All right, so to start this shit off, I just asked her a question because like we was in the hall going to the aux gym. It was just like me and my other friends, whether it was the rest of the people coming through from the back, right? And this bitch ISO was in front. My friend, he was giving the peek because we were looking at the nigga that she was with. By the way, that's somebody else's nigga. Just found that shit out. But like, anyways, she was with him, and like, my friend was like, "Yo, got his pants all saggy," and I'm like, right. So we were talking about him, right? Then my friend started looking at her. I saw, and I was like, "Hey, bro, don't look at her, right? Cause like she fucking bad news bears, a bitch ugly, you know? Like she ain't really all a lot, right?" So like, she turned around and says, "Is there an issue?" And she looks at all of us, right? So yeah. So she sent me this and shit. So I was like, okay, you being rude, you being rude. I didn't do shit to you. I was just like asking, right? You know, I just asked a question. So I went off. I was like, look, I'm just asking a question. You ain't gonna be rude, all this and that about it. And like, you can see what I said right there, you know. And then said that you sure about that because it seems like you fuck with anybody that breathes and walks. And plus, she mad I unadded her. I unadded her for a fucking reason. She says all this. I don't remember asking for all of that. I don't care. I'm not in the mood, but think about it. If she didn't care, then why would she be responding? Like, if she really didn't care, she would have just left me on red. Like, I had to tell her to leave me on red just so she can start responding. So, saying all this, and then right here at the bottom, I said, you sure about that? Because we was the only ones in the hall. She said, no, you weren't. Bitch, how you going to tell us when we were legit the only ones in the hall? Like, there was about 5 people in the hall at the time and more people coming in. But see, they were still outside. So, excuse me? So she said, no, you weren't. And just because I always looked back doesn't mean I'm looking at people. But she looked me and my friends in the eyes. Like, hello? And she looked at me first in the eye. Like, if you're not looking at people, go look at the ceiling, go look at the ground. Don't be looking at eyes and claim you're not looking at niggas. So, I say all this. You act like you the shit. Like, I really cared about you, but I didn't. For example, when you say you wanted dick and I said I'm giving it to someone else, you want to catch an attitude. Like, why you getting mad? You're not my girl. You just a girl that liked me. So what place you got to get upset? So I, so guess what I did? Notice you're toxic, then I fucking blocked her. Dropped her. She can't hold a fucking conversation without asking for dick. And in the middle of this, she kept typing and typing, but see, I was hitting back with them, types real quick. I wasn't trying to let her get a word out. And all she could say is clap, 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 good for you. Because it's obvious I proved her wrong. All she can do, all she did do was talk about dick 24/7. Like, ain't nobody trying to dick you down, you dirty ass bitch. You try to fuck with every nigga on the block, but ain't nobody trying to give you cock. So she said this, and I was like, all I did was ask you a simple question. All you had to do was answer it. She said, okay, I did. I'm like, but before that, she said, I have problems to deal with, so I'm gonna go. I was like, go ahead and deal with your problems. Now she's still talking. How she gonna say, I got problems to deal with, stop talking to me, but she's still talking. And I told her, seems like your whole life is a big ass problem. Because it really is. She's making a nuisance of herself, right? So she said, not really, all that shit, blah, 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 blah. I didn't ask her for a fucking life story. I just told her her whole life seems like a big ass problem after she told me to stop talking to her. But see, I was bored, so I was like, fuck it. She don't tell me what to do. I'm a savage, nigga. No, I'm joking. But like, yeah, saying all this shit. I was like, hey, you asked me to leave you alone, so stop texting me. So she was like, okay, bye, and said, suck my dick. Being a fuckhead. And I was like, you keep responding, shit's funny. Because when I said suck my dick, she kept typing. Like, how you gonna say okay bye and keep typing? Like, what the fuck you doing, nigga? No, she said, no, thank you, have a good day. So I hit her with the you really wanted to do, yo, you really wanted to do, it's supposed to say, yeah, you really wanted to do it. Don't act like you don't wanna. You bugged me for months about it and dreamt of me fucking you. She said used to right now I don't want anything but for my family to be okay. Okay, she's going through family troubles. I get that shit. But like, I would honestly, like, I'm not a bad person when it comes down to shit like that. But she fucking came across me at the wrong curve, bro. Like, I threw a straight ball. She said skirt. You know. I was just asking a question. She don't got to be rude about it, So I had to, fuck it. Fuck your feelings. You want to be rude about it, then, I'll be rude right back to you. I don't give a fuck who the fuck you are. So she said all that. I'm like, you admitted it, right? And then after that, I was like, yo. She kept typing, right? So that was the last screenshot. After that, I was like, yo, all right. I told her straight. I was like, hey, I was just trying to ask a question. You ain't gotta be rude and shit about it. And then she kept typing. I'm like, hey, before you say shit, you told me to stop talking to you. So like, just stop. Just leave me on read and go about your way. And then I blocked her. Cause like, you know, I don't know why. She's like, oh, you want to add me on everything else. Why don't you unfollow me on Instagram? Bitch, I don't even know I'm following you. I'm following so many niggas and you never post. So, yeah.